I don't know if I told you guys, but the gun that I sent off to Smith & Wesson, it got repaired and now it shoots just fine. I fired about 150 shots with it, and I only had 2 failures to fire, and both of them were on the same bullet. So I'm inclined to believe that was the bullet, not the gun. And I got yeah, the new grips. Yeah. That was probably like $1,000 worth of bullets, Lamau. No, that's why, for just fun target practice, if you don't want to use a bunch of money, you buy a 22 gun. Just fire 22 LR. Just it's like 18 cents a bullet or something, you know? Yeah, for sure. Did you record yourself shooting? God, no. No. I need to be way better at that. Way better at that. Show the shiny. Every time I show a gun on stream, I'm worried that Twitch is going to get mad at me for brandishing. I guess I can. I mean, it's pretty shiny. Vaush is like 8 cents a bullet. Yeah, it depends on where the market's at, you know. I have 2 guns, and like one of them, the bullet costs 20 times as much as the other one. You know, 357 rounds are like way more expensive than 22 LR rounds. You know, significantly. What if you showed a vid of you showing off the gun? I guess technically that'd be fine, but I don't have the pre-recorded vid of me showing off the gun at the moment, so, you know. You look like James Ferraro right now? Holy shit. Who's James? I've heard that name. How do I look like him? What? How? I'm not seeing it, I'm sorry. This is the right James Ferraro, right? I mean, I don't know if I... This? There's like a bunch of different people here. Is this who we're talking about? Is this me? Yes, we're doing Jubilee. Shut up, okay? Just chill. I'll ban all of you. I'll mute the word. Anyway, yeah. When you're yoked, get a thigh holster for peak horror vibes. Oh, true. For peak honeypot vibes, you know? I need to have a holster in my asshole. Remember when you did ban all of us? How could I forget? Here, I'll show the grips. Just 1 second. It's just shiny, okay? I just like things that are shiny. Some people can only enjoy guns when they're all tactical and everything's painted black and made out of molded plastic. Anyway, standard warning to Twitch. No brandishing, just showing off a completely unloaded piece of metal and wood. All right, there you go. See, completely harmless. And also damn shiny. Look at that. Damn shiny. Look at how not brandishing this is. This is like the least brandishing you can do with a firearm. There's no way to brandish it less, you know? It still looks like a toy. I mean, it does have that little, like, what do they call it? The light, the little green thing at the front. It makes for good shooting, though. What do they call that? I forget what they call that. Jesus! I have to reopen that later. You can do the Italian grip? You mean when you hold the gun, like, perpendicular like this? Like, you hold the handle and, like, the barrel like this, and you, like, fire by clicking your like with your thumb and your middle finger together like that. It's still bad, guys. It's still, look, we're working on it, okay? It's still bad. There's grouping outside the center. It's better. I mean, most of it's in the center bit from 10 yards. It's better than last week. Okay? That's what matters. Almost competent. Almost half competent. Okay? We're getting there. That could be down to sight inaccuracy. No, I'm pretty sure it's me. I'm pretty sure it's me, you know. Also, the groupings matter more than the actual accuracy, right? Which is it? It's accuracy and what are the 2 terms? It's accuracy and the other one. Precision, yeah. And it doesn't matter so much. Like, if you keep getting a tight grouping, but it's not in center, that probably just means that, like, your hands are good, but your technique, your sights are off, you know? I would rather have that than the shots go wild, but the average still be in the center, you know? I mean, at least it indicates, like, there's something that you could do to change that. You just got to shout out on the majority report? Well, I'm just going to shout out the majority report right here. Shouting them out. That's right. I'm making careers over here. Goddamn right. Yeah, keep that AC going. It's warm in here. No, it's James Ferraro, not Ferrero. Okay, James Ferraro. There we go. James Ferraro. I look even less like this person. Is this a joke? I feel like compared to this guy, the last guy was like a dead center hit for me, you know? We've run away from the goalposts here quite a bit. Literally Vaush. Indistinguishable. Just picture perfect identical, you know? Fresh from voting for Biden. Shut the fuck up. When will that joke die? Man, Biden is so much funnier than we all gave him credit for, you know? You debating Charlie Kirk? Yeah, on the 3rd. So we'll get there. We're going to do more debate prep. We have plenty to talk about. I mean, we have a lot to talk about. So I guess I was kind of hoping that we could just vibe for like 5 minutes before we get started. I don't think you're giving your shooting enough credit. It is a good bit of improvement. I will give it that. That's by the way, but okay, here, I want to call out a group of people right now, okay? I feel so sorry for the baby dick insecure bitch boys on Twitter who see a 22 LR target pistol and go, that's not even tactical. The 22 LR, you can't even kill a bear with that. What do you think the point of target shooting is? Do you every target shoot you do you do with fucking 500 Smith & Wesson? Like, you're just like, all right, now the non-LARPy way to do target practice. Boom! Okay, this is optimal. Like, all right. Dude, you don't even bring out a 50 cal light machine gun and like mow down the target from a distance. Okay. Like, oh my god, let me practice shooting. Jesus fuck, okay? Christ alive. God damn it. The recoil will be different once you switch over. Just remember that. I have a revolver. I've fired that too. But like, dude, I don't want to go to a range and practice with 200 rounds of 357 Magnum ammunition. That sucks. I don't want to do that. Fuck that. My hands would hurt. I don't wanna. How so? Because 357 Magnum kicks. It kicks. 22 LR doesn't. Oh, I think I actually like strained my neck doing that. Use 38 special in the 357? No, that would be LARPing. That would be LARPing to use the 38 special, okay? Only the 357 Magnum is the truly masculine. Like, I'll give you an example of the difference, okay? My revolver weighs less than the gun I just showed. My revolver, I think, weighs 2.8 pounds, and the one I just showed is 3.1, I think. Okay? Thereabouts. I could fire hundreds of rounds with the little 22 LR pistol, the target pistol, and my hands feel totally fine after, you know? Like, completely unaffected, right? I feel fine, you know? I could fire, and then I could just go, like, finger bang 20 people, you know? I'm fine. My hands are fine, you know? Yeah, it's like shooting a BB gun, okay? After firing about 30 rounds with the revolver, my hands hurt. They're sore because the bullet, it's bigger. It's big. Will those 20 people feel the bang of the 22? We're not... What is the force comparison? Hold on. 22 LR. Bullet. Force. Come on, where's the thing? Case length, parent case. Bullet mass type. There we go. For 40 grain solid, about 180 joules. 180 joules, okay? 357 Magnum bullet, Wikipedia, because that has the information. 180 joules. Next to, for a 357 Magnum round, 800. So about 4 to 5 times as much energy per shot. I don't want to target practice with that all the time. I want smaller bullets. Wait, you were shooting earlier? Not earlier during the stream, uh, but earlier, like, in the week, yeah. Better than people who choose never to improve their shooting. I don't think there's any point in owning guns unless you can hold up to a specific a degree of marksmanship. Like, what's the point, you know? If you like, why own guns unless you can use them to some extent or another? It doesn't have to be like incredibly spectacularly good marksmanship, but for God's sake, it should be something. How much do basic guns cost? You can get a rifle, hunting rifle, or a shotgun for about 200, I think. A good pistol, it can range anywhere from probably 3 to 400 to thousands. I mean, yeah, but you can get a really good handgun for like $400 or $500. Yeah. Stop with the gun worship. It's not gun worship. Listen, I know the conservatives are like super cringe and that their tendency towards gun worship is bad. But I do think there are logistical reasons why it's good for progressive people to have firearms themselves. And I won't apologize for that. Have I ever shot an AR-15? I don't like shooting rifles that much. The way I feel dumb having the butt against me, and like I don't know, I just feel dumb doing it. I know it's like fine. I know that's like the normal way of using a firearm, but yeah, I feel dumb having butt. Exactly, you understand. Have you seen this MRA who's gone under fire from our community for supporting trans people? No, I haven't, but I can give it a look. The left should have guns, but not LARP about and become obsessed with them. Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah. Calometry, you'll be able to find that stat somewhere in the research document that I have. So look for that, the ultimate research document. Would you ever shoot a huge sniper rifle? What is a huge sniper rifle? I'm interested in learning how to fire hunting rifles. I don't know what a huge sniper rifle is though. Like a 50 cal? I guess it could be fun. I don't know what on earth I'd ever. How much is a 50 cal bullet? That's. I feel like I'm probably not going to go ahead and, you know, probably not going to go ahead and do that all the time. 50 cal or $10 each? That much? Wow, that's well, it's a lot. I mean, it's something certainly. The rifle from Gurren Lagann, yeah. Opinion on the SRA? Here it's good. You know, pretty decent at least. A Vaush favorite gun. I like 1911 model guns. I like it. Just this whole style just makes my cock hard. I think they're beautiful. Um, these guns are very pretty, but they're generally not considered like the most tactical of firearms. You know, largely I think because of their magazine size. They can't 45 ACP bullets are larger than 9mm, and therefore you can't double stack them in a magazine. Most 9mm pistols have wide magazines that double stack ammunition. Like you put the 9mm bullet in, and then the other one kind of like slides to the side, and you're able to cram more in there, like 15. However, a lot of magazines for 1911 guns are just like 8 bullets, which is, you know, obviously not ideal for any kind of practical situation. But other people agree that 1911s are pretty because if you look them up on Google, I mean, they all look like the kind of guns that would get confiscated from like a gangster's like cartel holdout or something, you know? They tend to look pretty good. Please ignore this awful like aquamarine teal. You know? I like this one. I like rosewood a lot. I like gold highlights. I like dark metal. Yeah, some Pablo Escobar shit. Yeah. Yeah, they're all COD skins. Distinctive characteristics of the 1911 are this type of, I don't know what you would call it, the slide trigger. Narrow gun frame, and looking sick as hell, mostly. That's like the big one. And they're usually 45 ACP, but they don't have to be. Why do Americans love guns so much? It's a cultural thing, and I really don't think I'm like super gun fastidious, you know? Just type it out, Super Luminous. You a fan of older weaponry or tactical BS? I hate tactical BS. I'm under no assumptions that I'm going to like use my gun every day to defend myself from burglars or whatever cringe shit gun enthusiasts delude themselves into believing. I don't want my house to have a bunch of ugly black plastic mold weapons, you know? It's just not they're just not fun to look at, you know? It's not fun. I would much rather have some like nice artful firearms that I can take shooting and learn with. And if I ever feel like the world's about to explode, then I'll get a fucking Glock or something, okay? Um if my gun doesn't have wood, I wasted my money. Based. Where do you go shooting at? Washington, the state somewhere. Do I like trap shooting? I just shoot at targets. That's what I do. Look at my Warhammer model. Maybe I will. Oh shit! It's not often people show off well painted Tau. It looks good. Not bad. What do you think about AK-47s? I mean, they seem like a fine, reliable firearm, but I have no aesthetic interest in them, and there are probably better rifles that you can get. Can you be obsessed with guns in a constructive slash healthy way, sort of like Ian from FW? Sure, yeah. If you have an interest in something, that's fine. The problem that I have is like the hyper conservatism and like masculinity shit that comes with the guns. Okay, like I don't have a problem with a person being super into like mixed martial arts either. But the culture of mixed martial arts is pretty cringe because it's a bunch of like sweaty dudes trying to prove to their fathers that they aren't gay. You know, that's the stuff that I don't like. But if you're really into it because you have a sincere appreciation for it, that's awesome. Guns are cool in a number of ways. They can be super pretty, and you can use them to punch holes in pieces of paper at a long distance. What's your opinion on a Desert Eagle? They're big guns. I've never fired one. I mean, I imagine they're going to be unnecessarily large for pretty any practical purpose. They're probably pretty loud. Would I ever go hunting? Nah. Every day I struggle with wanting to go vegan and then having cheese and eating the cheese. I don't want to go hunting. Do I like cars? I don't give a fuck about cars. Hunting is ethical though, keeps population balance. If it's done to do that, then sure, yeah. If you need fewer deer or fewer wolves in an area, then sure, but that's not what most hunting is. Most hunting is like there's a lot of them, let's have fun, you know? That's not Do movies like John Wick contribute to cringe gun culture? Yeah, probably, but like most action films are going to have guns in them, right? Cuz that's how you kill people for the most part. It's guns, so like you can't get rid of action films. They're cool. Yeah, John Wick is a symptom of gun culture. Hey, what was that? What was that fun kind of cheesy movie with the gun kata? Oh, I bet you. What was that movie? Uh, uh Equilibrium. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was fun. That was cool. The gun kata shit from that movie was really, really fun. The protagonists are like these like saint warriors who'd practice gun martial arts or whatever. It's dumb, but it was fun. I don't know. Matrix ripoff. I think the choreography sold the movie for me, if I remember correctly. But it's been ages since I saw the movie. Have you watched The Raid? Yup, for sure. Also known as Fahrenheit 450 gun. True. That's good. You didn't make that up, did you? That's good. Fahrenheit 450 gun. Because they're burning all the books and the art and stuff and controlling the population, but there's also lots of guns. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. Yeah. Well, anyway, I didn't mean to ramble off about gun culture. I do want to be good at shooting though. I do. So much of this like shooting stuff feels really it feels really unintuitive, you know? Because you get good at shooting in games and it's like, you do the thing here, right? But the main problem with shooting in real life is that you don't just have the reticule, it's the reticule, and then you have your two eyeballs that are in relation to the reticule. And then you have the steady you're holding the gun, and then you have are you holding the gun at an angle, and then you have where are you putting not reticule, the sights, reticule sights, the gun in relation to your eyes. And it's like, there's actually a lot of math behind this. But once you get like intuitively involved in it, you know,